this is my truck box. For a long time, I had a rollable, rigid toolbox, like the Milwaukee Packout, and I would roll it around with all my tools and stuff in it. But it was annoying because in my truck, if it slid to the front, I had to like crawl in the truck with this cap to get it out. I had to dig through it to get the tools that fell in the bottom. I really wanted one of those deck systems that you can buy. They're like hard plastic and metal, and it fills the whole bed space, and you can still stack stuff on top of it, and it's got 2 drawers. That's what I wanted, but they're like thousands of dollars. And I kind of was thinking about it more, and with my cap, I don't want to take my cap off. I love having the cap. It's inconvenient sometimes, but more times than not, I love having it. So the more I thought about it, I was like, I still kind of want the full length. I still wanted the full height storage between the bottom of the bed and the cap. So if I got the deck system, on top of spending thousands of dollars, I would lose whatever depth or height that deck system was across the whole thing, which I didn't really want to do, because I still wanted to be able to put a couch in here or something that was a little bit taller that I needed the height. So I was like, well, why don't I just make my own? And that's what I did. And it only takes up a little bit of the bed. And I'll go over the measurements and the details and stuff so you know. It's extremely simple. Get the measurements for you here. So the box, or the cabinet itself, is, the total width is about 21.5 inches, and then the total width of the drawer is 18, with an inside width of 16.5. And then if you need it, inside diameter of the cabinet, about 18.25 inches. And if you look, there's no slides. I didn't put any slides on this, like drawer slides. I just used 3/4 inch plywood for the whole thing, and it's all sanded 3/4 inch plywood. 2x6 here, 2x6 here, and then the drawer itself is all 3/4 inch sanded plywood. And it pulls out just fine. I mean, it rests on the bed here when you pull it out. I didn't even attach the cabinet to the truck. It's just sitting in there, square. It's heavy enough, it doesn't move around, and it slides really easy. I've had it in here probably 6 months, loaded down with these tools, and it's not that big a deal to slide. And then going through here just to show you kind of what I did. And this changes all the time for me. I made these little tool organizer thing. I mean, it's just got pliers and stuff. I went to Harbor Freight and bought some stuff. So essentially now I have a toolbox in my garage, and I have this toolbox, and I have multiple sets of tools in both places. But drill bits, I got a little, it's actually like a tool organizer for a toolbox, and I just screwed it into some more plywood, and then I could clip stuff on here just to try to keep it in place. I've noticed nothing really moves around. Everything the same, everything stays where it's put. This is just a tool organizer from Harbor Freight, just a little screwed down just to keep stuff here. But none of this stuff, there's the other screw, none of this stuff ever really goes anywhere. I've never had a problem with these. This is just loose in here. None of this stuff I've ever had a problem with it falling out or moving around or bouncing or anything. Got 3 drills, 3 batteries, the charger, little toe strap, small socket set. I'm not like doing anything with this. I'm not like a commercial mechanic or anything. This is kind of just tools I want to keep with me in case I go somewhere and need to help somebody. I mean, we have a farm, so like occasionally I'll need to do stuff. It's for all those times where you're working on something and you're like, man, I really wish I had this with me. Well, now I do. And I don't have to dig through a rollable toolbox or a Milwaukee Packout to find it. I think this cost me probably 150 bucks maybe. I mean, by far the most expensive thing was the sanded 3/4 inch plywood. But even then, at 150 bucks and maybe an hour, 2 hours of time to save the thousands of dollars, I mean, it's a no-brainer in my opinion.